In the heart of the Caribbean, where turquoise waters meet powdery white sands, lies a chain of over 700 islands, the Bahamas. Known for its sun-soaked beaches and vibrant marine life, the Bahamas has a rich history woven with tales of courageous heroes, legendary figures, and ordinary people who shaped the island's culture and identity. Behind the postcard-perfect imagery, the Bahamas boasts a story of resilience, survival, and triumph. The Lucayans, the first islanders. Long before European ships ever cut through Bahamian waters, the Lucayans, a peaceful and resourceful people, called the islands home. For centuries, they lived in harmony with nature, their days marked by fishing, farming, and crafting intricate pottery. Skilled navigators, the Lucayans built seaworthy canoes and traded across the Caribbean, connecting the islands through culture and commerce. But their world would be upended in 1492, when Christopher Columbus arrived on San Salvador, marking the beginning of the end for their civilization. Within decades, the Lucayans were nearly extinct due to disease and enslavement. Yet their legacy lingers in the very soil and spirit of the Bahamas, a reminder of the island's earliest heroes. Blackbeard, the infamous pirate of Nassau. In the 18th century, the Bahamas became a haven for pirates, and no name struck fear into the hearts of sailors quite like Blackbeard. Born Edward Teach, this notorious pirate set up his stronghold in Nassau, ruling the seas with an iron hand. Blackbeard was a larger-than-life figure, known for his towering height, wild beard, and the slow-burning fuses he would tie into his hair to create an aura of smoke and fire during battles. Nassau, with its shallow waters and hidden coves, was the perfect base for Blackbeard's operations. Though feared by many, he was also seen as a kind of Robin Hood figure by some, sharing his spoils with local Bahamians. His reign of terror on the high seas didn't last long, but his legend grew. Blackbeard's defiance of British naval forces made him a Bahamian folk hero of sorts, a symbol of rebellion against colonial rule. Pompey the slave who sparked a revolution. While pirates like Blackbeard haunted the waters, a different kind of hero emerged on land. Pompey, an enslaved African who led one of the most significant slave revolts in Bahamian history. In 1830, when enslavers on the island of Exuma planned to relocate 77 people to another island, Pompey defied orders and sparked a rebellion. Gathering his fellow slaves, he led a daring escape into the dense Bahamian wilderness, refusing to accept the chains of oppression any longer. Although the rebellion was ultimately quashed, Pompey's bravery ignited a fire in the hearts of the Bahamian people. His defiance against injustice inspired future generations and became a symbol of resistance in the fight for freedom. Today, the Pompey Museum in Nassau stands as a tribute to his courageous stand, preserving his legacy as one of the Bahamas' greatest heroes. Sir Lynden, Pindling, father of the nation. In the 20th century, as the Bahamas inched closer to independence, a new hero rose to lead the charge, Sir Lynden Pindling. Born in 1930, Pindling grew up in a Bahamas that was still under British rule, where the majority black population faced economic and political disenfranchisement. But Pindling had a vision of a self-governed nation, one where Bahamians could control their own destiny. In 1967, he became the first black premier of the Bahamas, and later its first prime minister when the country gained independence in 1973. Pindling's leadership transformed the Bahamas into a prosperous, democratic nation, with tourism booming and international recognition growing. He is remembered today as the father of the nation, a visionary leader who fought for equality and self-determination for all Bahamians. Legends in the tide. From the Lucayans to Sir Lynden Pindling, the heroes of the Bahamas reflect the island's rich and diverse history. Their stories, whether told around a fire or enshrined in museums, continue to shape the identity of this island paradise. They remind us that beneath the tranquil beauty of the Bahamas lies a tale of endurance, courage, and a people who have always found a way to rise above the waves of history. Love Bahamian heroes and historical legends? Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to dive into more Bahamian folktales.